Greetings, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette, and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. For those of you that are new here, I am a professional intuitive empath, and I want to thank you for inviting me into your homes, your lives, and your energy fields today. We have work to do. So, we are getting ready for eclipse season coming up on April 8th, which is Monday. And so I wanted to go over some of the information that you need to know to better maximize that eclipse season, tell you a little bit about what's going to be happening, how it's going to affect you, and how you can be sure to either take out the things that are trash in your life or welcome new things, because there's a beautiful conjunction with a new moon. A new moon's all about manifesting our new beginnings. We also have some Jupiterian energy attached to it as well, so it will expand. I also want you to think about the fact that we are in the year of the dragon for the Chinese zodiac, and that means that this year is all about work and success. So even if you have relationships in your life, they are not supposed to be the focus. Your work, whatever you're working on, your individual passion projects and the like, are the things that are supposed to have your full undivided attention. And when you put your full undivided attention onto that, what will happen is you will have incredible results. So I know that because this is happening in the sign of Aries. Aries is a fire sign, which has to do with action, forward motion, leadership. Got my handy dandy notes, so I'm going to read some of my notes here. So it's all about fresh starts, innovation, courage, positive movements forward, and personal development. It's about strong intentions as well. And so when we're dealing with this energy for the eclipse, and if you can go out and watch it, I recommend that you do. Also in my notes here I have, it will be the last eclipse that we can see until Virgo season of 2044. August 23rd, 2044 will be the next time that there is a solar eclipse that can be seen in the grand scale that we'll be able to have access to see this eclipse. So it's really, really powerful that you take advantage of this moment. If you're not going to be around for the next 20 years or so to see the next one, or you definitely plan on being here, this is pivotal and this is going to change so much. All right, so I have some other notes here we're going to talk about, and we'll go through that and we'll get started here. All right, I found a fantastic article that I think covers all of the bases. Okay. So the new moon, April 8th, 2024, is a total solar eclipse. And, oh, it's a little dark. Let's see here, guys. I have my handy dandy thing. Let's see if I can get a little bit of light. It was a little bright. Oh, there we are. There's a little light. That's better. Okay. All right. So, let's see here. It's a total solar eclipse. The sun, the moon align, and the action of Aries serves as a catalyst for both personal and planetary changes, okay? Aries in astrology is the first zodiac sign, and as a fire sign, Aries is a symbol for passion and action, okay? And so, it is a catalyst for fast and impulsive. The Aries new moon is a time for setting intentions about what you want to create. Light your fire, then take action and do something. This April 8th new moon with solar eclipse may serve as a portal to initiate a next step personally and for the planet now through the year 2024. So find your astrology and understand how it might connect into that. If you have any Aries placements, this might be important to know too. So the astrology for the solar eclipse is, just so you understand the nuance of it, it's a new moon in Aries and it's positioned near the healing point of Chiron. Chiron is a placement in our chart that deals with our wounds. It's literally called the wounded healer. So with Chiron, it symbolizes healing on many levels in Western astrology. Other planets and points aligned with Aries include Mercury in retrograde, which we are in the midst of as well. We have Venus and then a north node, Venus and a north node of the moon, which is half of the planets and the signs for Aries during the eclipse. The energy is even more accelerated. So look before you leap on any level, because things that you decide, decisions that you make are sticking and staying They will be absolute. I'm even having trouble talking right now as we're talking right now. This retrograde has got me. With my ascendant, it totally affects me. But what I'm going to tell you is this. Look before you leap. Also, understand that if you set something to be finished and it is wrapped up, it in fact will wrap. It is over. There is no looking back. It is really one of my favorite things about eclipse season. In any case, the April astrology is intensified with the building pattern of expansive Jupiter, which I love that planet. It's the planet of expansion and gifts, nearing Uranus. So here's the thing. Uranus is all about sudden changes. They conjoin in the zodiac sign of Taurus on April 21st. Mars is meeting sober Saturn in dreamy Pisces this week, and it implies fertile ground for your projects and your plans, guys. So marry passionate idealism with practical realism. So how are you executing something? Can you dream about bringing something into fruition? Is it going to come into fruition for you? Are you going to be able to maximize whatever is happening at that moment? You will, but you do need a plan. You need some scripting, you need some writing, some journaling, and you need to plot out how that's going to go, because everything wants to work on your behalf, but only if it's done in proper order. That's the path here. So eclipses, also serve as digging deeper or looking beneath the surface. Shadows become revealed during eclipse season. Know what you're looking at and be sure that you're seeing clearly, both with your personal circumstances and with global changes. Any global unrest, any personal unrest, any spiritual unrest, any health unrest. Get a second opinion. Really take a look. But this is really beneficial for my empaths here. I find that it gives us a heightened level of discernment for anybody that may be trying to take advantage, get over, be an opportunist, be whatever low vibration energy, vampy energy that may be around you that you might not have seen clearly, that you weren't too sure of. During this eclipse season, you will be absolutely sure. As I've been coming up to this eclipse season in the last couple months, I have been taking clear looks at things before the eclipse got here, because I pay attention to astrology, so I was like, I'm going to be ahead of the curve here with this. I totally know what's coming up and what's happening. But if you've not been sure about something, this will be your chance and your opportunity to get really, really sure about what is happening in your energy and who should stay or who should go. You'll be very clear about that, because they will reveal their shadows. They will tell themselves. They will make a false step or a misstep or a trip, but it'll be something that will display that whatever you were thinking, the universe is giving you more than just a tip that it's time to get out of there. Okay? So it will reveal that shadow energy. Are you ready to move quickly with new opportunities as they are presented to you? Because they will be, especially with Jupiter and Uranus. Okay, so fast action, Uranus, Jupiter expansion. Have the courage to step into something new with a passionate action plan. The April Mercury retrograde and in action Aries implies think twice before you make your move. Be reflective and reevaluate what matters most, and trust your instincts along with initiating necessary action steps. Okay? And so the planet ruler for Aries. Aries planet ruler is Mars, which is the planet of like action and passion and anger as well. It thrives on individuation and spontaneous creation. Aries, the ram, gets things going, then moves on to something new. Aries honors the need of self and focuses on creative, individuated expression. The next solar eclipse that we're having here, that's coming up on April 8th, 2024, what it means for you is very specific. We're going to talk about that here as well. There are themes that are going on, but it's about activating you for the solar eclipse, okay? So I'm going to go through each one of the signs here and talk about what you can expect, and then we'll finish it up and talk about a couple of other things to understand, to prepare. Actually, then we're going to flip it and reverse it. They want me to talk about this. So because of this aspect, Aries, the planet Mars is its ruler. Red will be very powerful for you to wear during the day of the eclipse, okay? I believe I'm going to be traveling around that day, so I've got to think about what my travel outfit is going to be. But red will be good. So you can be cheeky and get a manicure. You can do it with your clothes. You can wear some undergarments that are racy in red. But any red is going to be a reminder about the passion and about moving things forward. You want to mind map during this time on the eclipse. The day of the eclipse, mind map means write down what it is that you would like to get accomplished for the rest of this year, so that the universe, if you will, is hearing what your petition is, and you're able to take action and move things forward. Mind mapping will help to usher in your evolution. You're also ushering in endings and beginnings. What needs to be a closed out cycle in your life? What needs to be a fresh new beginning in your life? You guys saw me at the beach on Easter. I was doing a salt bath to wash away old energy so that I could get ready for new. Powerful revelations came while I was there too. You want to journal, you want to meditate, and you want to get organized as well. These are some of the notes that I have here as well. You want to do that, and also you want to take a look, if you can. I would run your natal chart and figure out where Chiron is in your chart, because you want to see what it is that you're going to be working on, or what themes are going to be coming up for you that you might need to take a look at, because it shows shadow. It doesn't just show shadow of shady people around you. It shows shadow of you, shady person inside of you. We are duality, and we have shadow too. And so you might see something that you might be doing that's causing other people's shadow to emerge, or you might see something that you need to wrangle about yourself, or you might need to know something about your shadow in order to move forward with great strides through the rest of the year. So take a look at Chiron and see what you're working on, what you're healing, what themes you're wrapping up. How are you triggering people? How are you creating people's shadow to want to emerge? If you have Chiron in a certain place, especially with this placement, you will have a heightened focus on what your life theme regarding your wounding and healing is. So it will be probably one of the biggest, most powerful lessons that you get, especially with the solar eclipse, because it is gone shadow for, right, rogue, fully eclipsed, total solar eclipse, and then the sun shines again. So this is time to really take a look and take some responsibility. Self-responsibility is the thing. And also see how you can be impervious to future triggering in this area if you are going to own what your shadow does create, or if you're going to understand that this is where your wounding is, and that you can't. See, the thing about the triggering, what they're having me say here, what do you guys want me to say? The thing about the triggering is that our triggering isn't just to be there to be triggered forever. It is for us to understand why it's there, what wounding caused it, where it showed up in our life, and how we can move past it, or how we can understand or take responsibility for whatever part we may play in the dance with other humans, okay? Just a little food for thought. Now, let's get into what to expect for your sign during this retrograde. Okay, so for Aries, do you have anything to hide? For people that have Aries in their chart, or a prominent Aries sign, if you have anything to hide, take a step back and get ready to reflect before jumping forward. The solar eclipse in your sign lights up your area of individuality. Have the courage to be your authentic self. For Taurus, close the door on the past so the new windows of opportunity may open. The solar eclipse in Aries activates your region of completion. Usually, I almost said competition. Who are you competing with, Taurus? Usually, it's easier for you to wait and see or go with the flow. Now you're inspired to find the clarity you need and then make your move. Gemini, you are the life of the party this week. Just be picky with your playmates. The solar eclipse energizes you for area of associates. Take care to be selective with your connections and conversations this weekend. Some valuable information may come your way from an unexpected friend. I have a Gemini rising, so this will affect me, and I'll be traveling and I'll be around people. And what I preemptively did, because I knew the eclipse was coming, my friend said, you can stay with me. And I said, I will rent an Airbnb. Not because I don't love my friend or I didn't want to stay with her. I might stay with her a night or two. But because I'm going to be gone for several weeks, it was important for me to have my own space, because I was understanding, this is why astrology matters, guys, that this placement would affect me, and that having a space to decompress, to get some work done, and the rest of it would be imperative, and that I didn't also want to be sucked into anybody else's drama, no matter what's going on in anybody else's life. And so drama, or their heights or lows, I needed a place to decompress. This is why astrology is a thing to know. So I was able to instinctively listen to my angels and then pay attention to the astrology and make sure that I booked a space that was for me so that I could be away from associated energy. Does that make sense? Because I have to work. I have a lot of work to do when I'm going to be out there. All right, so for Cancer, all eyes are on you in the coming weeks. Integrity is especially important these days. As solar eclipse activates your area of career and public life, say what you mean to say when you maintain your alignment and show your respect for yourself and others, because your reputation will precede you. Leo, laugh it off, Leo. Maintain your positive thinking and don't let your inner critic get the best of you. The activation Aries solar eclipse in your area of higher mind and travel inspires deeper learning. When you are seeking new ideas and asking others for an opinion, you have more information to move towards your goal. You guys know I'm a Leo sun. I will be traveling. So all of this was very thought out. When this happened, I was like, oh, thank you, angels, for making this a really beautiful opportunity for growth for me. Virgo. Dive deeper, Virgo. Your intimacy area is activated. Come on, Virgo. Solar eclipse is energizing the sign of Aries. Take time to get real with how you really feel. Then reveal yourself fully to friends or lovers. Open and honestly. You have nothing to hide. Libra. Wake up and smell the coffee, loving Libra. The activating Aries eclipse in your region of relationship and marriage. What are you willing to tolerate? What will you defend when it comes to your life and love? You can make or break or win over that special someone with an assertive and you can make or break or win over that special someone when you are assertive and clear in your communication. Scorpio, clarity and discernment is your ally as the solar eclipse activates your areas. Excuse me, guys. As the solar eclipse activates your area of life's little details. Reflect and review your daily routine. Do you have healthy habits? Don't get lost in dreamland. Do something different. Sagittarius, the heat is on and your romance region is activated by Aries eclipse. Refer and reach out to your friends and associates as they will support you if your partner and help you understand if your partner or playmate is right for you. Y'all, just a cautionary tale about that. Always someone wrote this article, but I want you to understand this. You need to know if your partner's right for you within yourself, okay? All of that outsourcing for other people, it has its place, but you need to know first. Please be grown-ups, okay? Please date responsibly, all right? But I will finish reading it because I need to be obedient, all right? See if your partner or playmate is right for you. Look before you leap when it comes to love and your love life this weekend. Capricorn, settle down this weekend. Your area of family and foundation is energized by the solar eclipse alignment in Aries. Take time out with your loved ones and spend extra time with your parents or kids. Work can wait. Oh, Cappies, my beautiful Cappies, work can wait. Sometimes it's okay to just relax with family. Aquarius, you are the talk of the town. Don't put your foot in your mouth this week. The new moon solar eclipse aligns your area of communications and connections. Remember the other side of the story and support positive thinking and bring yourself a higher perspective. Pisces, show me the money. The solar eclipse activates your region of finance and personal pleasures. Double check your accounts. Are you sharing your resources with a special someone? Be sure you are conscious and clear with your agreements. Let's see if I have any more notes in my handy dandy notebook for you guys. Leadership, innovation, courage, strong intentions, Chiron, hit. Yes, this is the last part. Take charge. You'll be able to, with the energy of harnessing this energy, you'll be able to take charge in a way you previously never thought possible of your life. So if you are going to direct this powerful Aries energy of innovation and leadership to your work sector, you will be able to come up with new ideas. You will have a new stamina. You will have new forward motion. Let's say it's a health regimen that you would like to begin. It will be something that you actually stick with, and a way of, let's say it's a way of eating. You're changing. You're going to go from vegan to keto. You're going to go from keto to vegan, or you're going to be a keto vegan, whatever. You'll be able to get that done. If it's in your love relationships, clarity and communication is so important in any relationship ever. But with this energy, you'll be able to really make inroads. If you felt like things have been stymied or confusing and you cause the confusion or they cause the confusion, you'll be able to get that done. If it's a promise to yourself, your self-efficacy will kick up here, where you will be keeping your promises to yourself and actually following through with what needs to be. Mercury retrograde is going to get me, y'all. The way that I have been struggling, my poor clients, God bless each and every one of you that has sat through me. Lord Jesus. Anyway, you will be able to push through, okay? That's what you need to know. Anyway, that is your quick, oh, we got under 20 minutes. Yes. That is your quick tidbits and points and talking points regarding the solar eclipse coming up on April 8th. Wear red, get a mani, get a petty. Do something underneath your garments just for you so that your lover knows you're ready. Communicate clearly, take action. Take out the trash. Call in the new things. A new way of life has come to pass. Jupiter wants to expand it. It will do it quickly next to Uranus. But Saturn says, make sure that you want what's stretched out before you. The next time we're going to call you to action with the solar eclipse, there'll be work to do because it's in the sign of Virgo and it's also on 2044. 4 and 4 is the year of work, or it is the angel number of work and balance and activation. And so an activation regarding steady work and getting things done. So you will have something to get done. So what do you want to get done between now and the time that it will not just be all fun, but it will be time for work and play and getting things done. Okay, so some play too, but also there will be work to do. Anyway, that's what you need to know for your solar eclipse energy. So good sharing energy with you guys. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below or email me like you guys do, and we will continue to evolve together. Just me and you.